Well, hello everyone, and happy Saturday. It's a full moon, the 18th. The full moon is in Gemini, and I've decided to do something new. I'm going to do a reading for the collective for the full moon cycle right before the holidays. This will lead us into the new year. This is the last full moon of 2021 going into 2022. So I'm going to do a group reading for the collective, and take what you will. It may apply to some of you, it may apply to all of you. Spirit will lead us where we will. I will be using multiple decks. I'm going to start out with a couple cards just from the Archangel Oracles. Let's see what the Archangels have to say for the collective. I have shuffled and saged all the decks. I'll shuffle again just so that you know and you can see. Right. Archangels, what do you have to say for the collective? Give me a couple cards for the collective. Archangels, let me know what you want to say to the collective. Archangels, what do you want to say to the collective? Spiritual understanding and beloved one. Spiritual understanding and beloved one. Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. That's a beautiful card. We're going to place that here. Beloved one. Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And we're going to place that up here. We'll place both of these up here, right along there. And let's see, do I feel like pulling tarot? Nope. I think we're going to do a couple more oracle cards here. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say. We'll shuffle these. Alright, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? Oh, there's a couple of these fell out. Is that all for the collective? Is that all you want the collective to know? Is that all you want the collective to know? One more. Oh, two. Oh, 4. 5. Alright. Let's see. Clearing. Beautiful card. Can you see it? Clearing. It says, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's, such freedom. Oh, that's about clearing out and letting go of holding on to things and believing that everything belongs to God. That's beautiful. Ah, change. That's a beautiful card as well. It says, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. I believe that belongs next to beloved one. Self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. think that goes there. It's beautiful. I didn't hold that up for you. Reframe. That's Spirit saying we need to reframe the way we're looking at things in our life, for sure. This is happening for me, not to me. Everything that's happening in our lives is happening for us, not to us. It's really important how we frame things that are happening in our lives. It's really important that we're loving ourselves. And this is part of loving ourselves, the way we reframe things. You know, we can choose to look at what's going on in our lives as that we're victims, or are we victors? How do we see things in our lives? Inner power. Look at that. It's the lion. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Making choices, taking care of ourselves, knowing that we are the chosen ones. We're beloved. Everything that we do, we're clearing out, making way for all the new energies. The new energies coming for the new year. We have it coming to new spiritual understandings. We're taking care of our inner child. We're clearing the way. We're letting go of the ego. We're seeing the utter madness of holding on, because we're holding on to ego self. And when we hold on to that, we are unable to take care of all these other things, of reframing, of caring for ourselves, of clearing the way for things to open up in our lives, and to living out abundance in our world, and healing all those old wounds of our pasts. And also realizing that everything comes through and from Source, from God, in our life, and loving ourselves. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What do I have to say for the collective, for this new moon energy, for the full moon energy? Going into the new year. What does the tarot have to say? Yes, here we go. Wheel of Fortune. Yep, fortune is changing. Energy is changing. So 9 of Swords energy looks like there may be some of you out there who are suffering from sleepless nights and maybe some bad dreams, struggling a little bit. You got to release some of that. That's what some of this self-love is. You got to nurture that inner child, do some of that work. Remember that you are a beloved one, you know. Release some of that inner embrace the change and get that inner power to remember that. Is there anything else that the tarot wants to know? Reframe, remember it's happening for you, not to you. Reframe that for sure, so that the clearing can happen and you gain a deeper spiritual understanding. Spirit is saying you have the power to change your point of view always. You have that power. It's in you. It's in you. Is there anything else that Spirit wants to say to the group with these cards? Anything else that this group needs to know coming from the tarot right now? This new moon, this new energy of the full moon in Gemini, going into the new year. really picking up from Spirit too with this Wheel of Fortune. You know, we are the makers of our own destinies and our own fortune in so many ways. The wheel constantly is spinning and turning and constantly spinning and turning. And don't forget that we have a choice. You know, we have free will. And it isn't all we have. Spirit is saying we have the choice constantly if we remember to love ourselves and to embrace our power, how the outcome is going to be in the new year. We really do. Spirit, do you have anything else to say? Yep. Looks like there's Two of Cups energy there. Two of Cups energy. It's love, abundance, fulfillment, partnership, some things can be coming together for you when you're reframing and taking care of all of these things, or things can be coming together in partnerships for you, things you've been working towards. Are coming together. Sign of Leo is really strong. It's got a lot of power. Stay heart-centered. Oh, looky there. That's beautiful too. That's your Ten of Cups. That is wishes fulfilled. Wish fulfillment right there. Wish fulfillment card. Ten of Cups. It doesn't get any more beautiful than that. Wish fulfillment coming up in the new year. In the new year, before the new full moon in 2022. Yeah, Spirit's really clear. Like, you know, you just have to come to that new spiritual understanding. Remember, you rely on your inner power. Release the ego. Know that you are a beloved one, and that the archangels are here to help you. Remember to reframe that things are not happening to you. They're happening for you. Remember to always love yourself. Nurture that inner child, and you will not suffer from the nightmares or the worries and things that are concerning you. You know, your cups are overflowing. You're going to have these partnerships, these things that are coming together for you in the new year. We're creating our own fortunes always. The wheel is always spinning, and the wish fulfillment card is out there for this new year. All right, so let's take a look at the Sacred Earth Oracle and see what it has to say. I just want to pull two more cards out of the Sacred Earth Oracle, and let's see what it has to say. Because I love these cards, and I always find a great deal of wisdom out of these cards. Go ahead and pull us three. Beautiful. Okay, we got preservation, Don't let it scare you. It's actually a beautiful card. Preservation. I'm going to read to you about preservation. I pulled this the other morning. The earthly meaning. A dream is dormant, not lost. The reticence to accept something positive, a slow awakening to love. It is okay to take your time. Emotional barriers, self-preservation may have become self-sabotage. Rejecting opportunity due to fear or anxiety. The dismissal of kindness or a doubt over someone's intention is unwarranted. Spiritual meaning. Peace is surrendering, love is vulnerable. Allow yourself to trust and believe that love is here for you. You are safe, protected, and loved by the divine. Let love water the seeds of joy, creativity, and contentment that lie within you. Accept the blessings of this world into your heart so your true self can blossom. Insight. Seeds take refuge in the soil and wait for rain. Long periods of dry can change the soil so that when the rain comes, the water beads on the surface, unable to penetrate the dry ground. The seeds need rain to trigger them to life, but the soil has become hydrophobic, a term that literally means fear of water. Of course, the soil is not afraid. Deep down it craves water, but it will only become absorbent with exposure to more and more water. Hydrophilic or water-loving soil can absorb and make the most of the lightest rains. But soil that has been denied moisture for an extended period needs to be exposed to far more before even a drop can be absorbed. When water finally sinks in, the seeds preserved within the soil abandon their sleep and rejoice in growth. Water is life, so is love. When someone is denied kindness, comfort, or the blessings of life, they can become reluctant or even unable to accept them. But a steady deluge of love will eventually break through the surface. Let the love in. The seeds of hope and joy are preserved within, waiting for love to bring them to life. That spirit, again, I think really talking about self-love, about being the beloved one, about clearing, about how you're looking at your inner power, even if you're having trouble accepting love from someone else in your life. But I really get that sense that it has to do with you allowing that self-love in your life. A lot of us who've suffered through trauma or moving through illnesses or anything else, like I've talked before, have a hard time coming to acceptance. Okay, reaction. That's the next one. This is a beautiful card also. Reaction. Earthly meaning. Denial, numbness, or misplacement have compounded unresolved emotions. An emotional reaction may have knocked things off balance. Beneath the surface, things may have been off balance for some time. Uncomfortable emotions are powerful signals. Respond with compassion, careful consideration, and awareness. Limiting emotions restricts access to truth. The person who can only feel positive emotions does not recognize a villain. The person who only feels anger cannot accept love. Spiritual meaning. Observe your emotions and consider what they are signaling. To a large extent, how you react and respond to life depends on how you perceive it to be. Step away for a while. Clarity requires balance and detachment. Let love be the catalyst for an enlightened enlightened outcome. Accepting your emotional self leads to being calm, composed, and blessed in every situation. Insight. Water reacts to cold and heat by changing form. A seed reacts to the presence of water, oxygen, and the right temperature by germinating. Plants react to light, vinegar reacts to baking soda, and iron reacts to oxygen. Some reactions are instant, some are slow, but they are natural and predictable. Human reactions are much the same. Inhaling pepper will make you sneeze, peeling onions will make you cry. A baby responds to hunger by crying. Being threatened will trigger a fight, flight, or freeze response. Sadness, anger, and fear are innate responses to emotional, mental, or physical hurt. As children, we express those feelings as signals for help, love, comfort, or nurture. The capacity to interpret our emotional reactions with awareness is a distinctly human trait. Not responding to your world is not possible. Expecting to manage, control, or deny innate reactions out of existence is like continuously turning up the heat and being surprised when the water boils. And the last one card is Fortitude. This is really beautiful. He's got a wolf, antlers, man, hawk, a leopard. He's holding a heart. It looks like there's a badger and an elk. Fortitude. Earthly meaning. Try to see name-calling, roadblocks, or challenges as insignificant annoyances. You can see this through strong foundations, core values, and lofty ideals. Strong foundations, core values, and lofty ideals will outlast, outsmart, and outclass a detractor. It will take less energy to stand firm now than it will to back down. Steady your focus on the bigger picture. Be stoic. You can get through this. Spiritual meaning. That you are dearly loved is an eternal truth. For in the grand cosmic scheme of things, love is the only thing that never changes. When all around you changes, as it most surely will, love will always be there. The fact that you are dearly loved will never change, for to love is love's will. Insight. The mountain watches the comings and goings of time. Snow or fire may ravage its surface, but its center is unchanged. Ice drifts into streams that reach to the oceans. Ash sinks into soil and rekindles growth. You are a mountain. The comings and goings of life might rage on the surface, but your center is strong, watchful, and enduring. Harsh words, criticisms, and doubts are like pebbles. They might be flung your way, and you may notice them, but they cannot touch your core. The mountain is anchored deep in the earth and rises beyond the clouds. Feel the sure footing of your foundation. Connect to your center that cannot be rocked. Rise to your lofty heights, and you can see forever. So whoever's facing that particular challenge, that card is for you, for sure. There may be one or more of you, I don't know. But clearly Spirit saw fit to pull that for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that you have a wonderful cycle between the full moons. Please, if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Let me know if you like these full moon readings, the group readings. I'm considering doing pick a card readings once a week. Comment down below if you like that idea. Also, feel free to email me if you'd like a personal reading. They're always free. And please give me a thumbs up and let me know if this reading resonated with you. I'd like some feedback, please. And as always, you know that you are loved, you are divine. Remember, you are a beloved one of spirit, and you are protected by the angels always. May you have a beautiful, blessed full moon in Gemini tonight and every night. I love you dearly. Go out, spread kindness and love in the world, and have a beautiful, beautiful night. I love you guys. Bye.